Welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are recapping the group stage and predicting the knockout stage of the 2025 CONCACAF Central American Cup. Reacción de la fase de grupos y la predicción de la fase eliminar de la Copa Centroamericana de la CONCACAF. We will begin when it comes to talking about the group stages, starting with Group A. 5th place, Managua FC, 0 points. 4th place, Alianza FC, 4 points. 3rd place, Antigua GFC, 4 points. 2nd place, El Dialoalense, 9 points. And 1st place, Plaza Amador, 12 points. When it came to advancements and eliminations, I had 3 out of 5 correct. Correct position, 1 out of 5. That being Managua FC. Alajuelense, I thought they'd finish top of the group. They still advanced, but they finished second to Plaza Amador, who I thought would get eliminated. Plaza Amador being one of the biggest surprises of the CONCACAF fall, especially Central American Cup. 12 points, undefeated. They're for real, and they're playing damn good. I thought Antigua GFC would be the ones to advance, 2nd place. They did not do that. They got eliminated. Alianza, I thought they'd be one of the 3 teams eliminated. 3rd place, though. With that being said, Plaza Amador, they very much wowed me. I don't think they're here to play, as in, I don't think they're here to just make up the numbers. No, they're here to win. They're here to win. And they've won every game they've played so far. Alajuelense, they've scuffled a little bit. They've still got 3 wins and advanced. So that's interesting, but interesting to see. Alajuelense still has a chance to go back to back as a runner-up. Plaza Amador, they might go very deep and make the Champions Cup as well. Group B. CS Herediano, 5th place, 4 points. Dillon FC, 4th place, 4 points. CSD Municipal, 6 points, 3rd place. Real España, 6 points, 2nd place. 1st place, Sporting San Miguelito, 7 points, 1st place. The worst group winner, Sporting. Yes. Which makes them the 4th seed when it comes to the quarterfinals. Advanced eliminations, correct. I had 3 out of 5. Had Real España advancing. I had Dillon and Herediano. No. Municipal and Dillon eliminated. I had Herediano making it. And Miguelito being eliminated. So that's why it's 3 out of 5. Correct positions. That would be 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. 3 out of 5. Herediano, I had winning the group instead of finishing bottom. I had Miguelito finishing bottom and not top. Sporting San Miguelito benefited from a lot of chaos. They did their job, but this group was full of chaos. Added up to the fact that the last match day, Real España had to win 4-0 just to advance. And they did so on goal differential and goals for. Herediano and Municipal drew, which knocked out Municipal. Real España did enough. They needed a draw. That happened. They got the goals they needed against Sporting, mind you, and they advanced. So, absolutely amazing last day when it came to Group B. Group C. 5th place, Verdes FC, 0 points. 4th place, Club Atlético Independiente, 6 points. 3rd place, Saprissa, 7 points. 2nd place, CS Cartaginés, 7 points. 1st place, FC Motagua, 8 points. Advanced eliminations correct, 1 out of 5, Verdes. Correct position, 1 out of 5, Verdes. I thought Saprissa and Independiente would be the ones to advance. They were not. It was Motagua and Cartaginés. Motagua did not bottle this one for once. In Cartaginés, They had a pretty solid run as well. They jumped above Saprissa. So a Costa Rican team got above a Costa Rican team, and Independiente just barely missed. They were 2 points away from advancing. They couldn't do it. Group D, 5th place, CD Hercules, 0 points. 4th place, CD Aguila, 4 points. 3rd place, Real Esteli, 6 points. 2nd place, CSD Xelajú, 9 points. And top of the table, CD Olympia, 10 points. Advanced eliminations correct. I had 3 out of 5. Olympia advancing, Aguila and Hercules being eliminated. I had Esteli advancing and Xelajú being eliminated. So there's your 3 out of 5 there. And correct positions, 3 out of 5. Olympia 1st, Aguila 4th, Hercules 5th. Olympia, as I said, they're back. 3 wins, 1 draw. But in the end, they're still back. Real Esteli just didn't have it this time. Xelajú came out to a early lead when it came to points, and it was just never able to be bounced above by Real Esteli. Real Esteli had a tough sledding early, and Xelajú did enough to advance. And they've played pretty well too. So there you go when it comes to results. Now let's predict the knockout stage. Starting with quarterfinal 1, we have CD Plaza Amador versus Real España. CD Plaza Amador contra Real España. For me, I want Real España to go deep. CD Plaza Amador is just, they're not a team that is going to be easy to get past for a team like Real España. Now, maybe they use that comeback as a second wind and say, okay, we can't play around now. Plaza Amador has been amazing, though. They have been absolutely amazing when it comes to this tournament. I don't see that changing. So, CD Plaza Amador to the semifinals, Real España to the play-in. Sporting San Miguelito versus CSD Xelajú MC. Sporting San Miguelito contra Xelajú. For me, I got Xelajú going through. I think Sporting San Miguelito are the worst of the 4 group winners. This is an easy upset. I don't think there's much in between them. I think Xelajú might be the slightly better team. If you look at the points they are, if you look at their performances, I also think they are. I think Xelajú over 2 legs should easily beat Sporting. So there you go on that. There you go on that. Xelajú advances to the semifinals. Play-in would be Sporting San Miguelito and Real España on this side of the bracket, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Quarterfinal 3, CD Olympia versus CS Cartaginés. CD Olympia contra CS Cartaginés. I got Olympia. Olympia are back. They are back. They are finally and utterly back. I'd still say, even though Amador had a good group stage, I'd still say Olympia is the favorite. They have the history. They have the experience. They are wanting to prove a damn point. And frankly, Cartaginés, they don't have what Olympia have. Olympia moves on, which means Cartaginés goes to the play-in. And then we have FC Motagua versus LD Alajuelense. FC Motagua contra LD Alajuelense. LD Alajuelense advances over Motagua. Why? I don't trust Motagua as far as I could throw them. Alajuelense are the back-to-back defending champions. Yes, they've scuffled a little bit, but they still got to the knockout stage. And frankly, they're at least going to get to a semifinal. Okay? Motagua chokes all the time. It'll get too serious for them. Alajuelense will use their champion spirit to get through to a semifinal, and Motagua gets pushed to the play-in. Speaking of play-in 1, we'll predict the play-ins. Play-in 2, Sporting San Miguelito versus Real España. Sporting San Miguelito contra Real España. For me, I have Real España winning that play-in. They've already played them once and beat the hell out of them. Either that totally flips over 2 legs, or Real España keeps beating the hell out of Sporting. or close in Panama, and then they kick their ass again in Honduras. So Real España does what they've done a couple of months, or about a month ago, and win. Play-in 1. FC Motagua versus CS Cartaginés. FC Motagua contra CS Cartaginés. For me, FC Motagua. They might be bottle jobs, but I think right now they'll do enough to get to the Champions Cup. They'll win the play-in tie somewhat easily against a team who's not as heavily locked in as they are. Motagua moves on to the Champions Cup with Real España. Now, let's talk about the tournament, semifinals and finals. CD Plaza Amador contra CSD Xelajú MC. CD Plaza Amador versus Xelajú. For me, it's basically the two underdogs, the two dark horses here that I did not predict to make it here. Not many predicted to make it here. And they're both very much played very well, but are a bit shockingly, surprisingly here. I think Amador is the better of the two. I think Plaza Amador is the better of the two. I think they're for real. And I don't think it would be shocking if they made the CONCACAF Central American Cup final. They're already in the Champions Cup by being in the semifinal, next year's Champions Cup. And frankly, why wouldn't they go even further? I think CD Plaza Amador goes to the final. The dark horse will go to the final. And then finally, semifinal 2, CD Olympia versus LD Alajuelense. CD Olympia versus LD Alajuelense. CD Olympia contra LD Alajuelense. There we go. I'll just leave it as it is. With that being said, for me, Alajuelense just ain't got it this year. Again, Olympia, they're back. They want to make a point. They won the last CONCACAF League, then got grouped the past 2 years of the Central American Cup up till this year. They have a new manager. The team seems refreshed. Olympia lost the final of the CONCACAF League, or I should say, Alajuelense lost the final to Olympia. I'm not editing that. It's fine. Olympia beat Alajuelense in the 2022 CONCACAF League final. Alajuelense proceeded to win the next 2 Central American Cups. So we have a rematch of that final CONCACAF League final. And Olympia reasserts their dominance over Alajuelense over 2 legs. They make the final of the Central American Cup. Our Central American Cup final, predicted-wise, CD Plaza Amador versus CD Olympia. CD Plaza Amador contra CD Olympia. Again, for me, Plaza Amador put up a fight. They'll put up a war. I don't think it'll be easy, but I think CD Olympia just has the more experience, the more fight, the better manager, the more want, the more desire. I think CD Olympia, in the end, will beat CD Plaza Amador in the final. They will win the Central American Cup. I said that before the tournament even started. I'm sticking with it. CD Olympia will win the Central American Cup. The Honduran team, Olympia, will win this tournament and have the round of 16 bye in the Champions Cup. CD Plaza Amador, Alajuelense, Xelajú, Motagua, and Real España will join them at the CONCACAF Champions Cup next spring, February and on. So more like late winter, early spring. With that being said, there you go. We got it. Olympia, in my eyes, will still be the champions. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow. 3 streams, 2 reviews. First off, we'll be live for Al Ali Saudi Club versus Pyramids FC. African Asian Pacific Cup match. FIFA Intercontinental Cup match, live and review. Then we will be live for Juventus de Cais versus Cibao in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup just live. And then finally, we'll be live and review for Alajuelense versus Motagua. Alajuelense is the home side. Tomorrow night. Yes, Alajuelense versus Motagua live and review. So 3 lives, 2 reviews tomorrow. Then Wednesday, Thursday, 1 Caribbean Cup game early. CONCACAF Central American Cup game late. 2 lives, 1 review. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are off. But you will see those pop up on my live tab over the next couple hours once this video's up. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.